Pendleton of Great Britain in their gold medal ride-off, not too far away. But now let's head back to the final of the men's parallel bars and rejoin Liz Chetkovich and Simon Reeve.
Hambution's had some uncharacteristic mistakes at the falling twice on high bar, once on parallel bars, and making a mistake on pommel horse. So the pressure's obviously getting to him, and the quest for medals is obviously playing on his mind. Missed out on a team medal, missed out on an all-round medal, but he does have an opportunity here. He had a little trouble there, and just a tiny overbalance. It's not a big deduction. Double pike. He's put a lot of difficulty into this routine since the last World Championships.
That's how Mitja Petkovsek should have done it.
Another double. Double pike. Oh, it's a good one.
Great routine from the young fella from Germany. And you would think that that will pop him into the lead, with 5 still to come up.
He'll be pleased with that because he, as I said, he's been a little bit off his game in these Olympic Games. From upper arm through to upper arm, that's really hard to do. It's hard to pick up the swing from an upper arm support. And here we have that little overbalance. It's probably only a 0.1. Throws a high double pike. Pops the dismount off to the side and sticks it beautifully.
Well, as a 16-year-old in Athens, he had nothing to lose and no expectations, but those expectations here, it just shows you how the pressure can get to anybody.
Father and son there, yeah, they're happy with that one.
That's very good. It's good to see too. Good to see him finally smiling, because we know what he's capable of doing. And here comes the score. It's a 15.975 for Fabian Hambushin into the lead. Now from Uzbekistan, he was the 3rd highest qualifier, Anton Fokin, with a 16.15. Specialist on this, 3rd in the world last year.
Belga half. Belga and then giant to double pike. And he's showing a little bit more amplitude in his release movements than did Hambushin. A little bit more height above the bar. Heely turn. Double front tuck. Oh, beautifully done.
Anton Fokin, absolutely flawless routine as the coach rushes over to congratulate him, and he knows that he could have done no better there.
And there's that giant to double pike. Good amplitude above the bar. And the front dismounts, as I've said before, very hard to stick, but he judges it nearly perfectly, just very nicely put up.
Well done. 25-year-old from Uzbekistan.
Might
15.
Yeah, well, might get a 15-2.
Yep.
Oh, what's our guess here?
I'm going for a 16-1.
Oh, sorry, I'm in 16-2. I'm a bit of a hard
I'll give him an
marker
extra
today.
point. Well, that's how it should be done. after we've had the two early mistakes from two of the favourites, the reigning world champ Mitya Petkovsik and Huang Zhu from China. Much happier with that is Anton Fokin. 15.975 was Han Buchen. It's a 16.2 for Anton Fokin. Catch me if you can. Obviously the former world champion here, good mates. Now he won a team gold medal as the youngest member of the Russian team back in Atlanta in 1996. Now he's the oldest member of the Russian team, but still a gymnast with real quality about his work. Nikolai Kryukov, second in qualification.
I'd love to see Krukov get a medal here. Long-time campaigner, and he's been world all-around champion before. He's got a lot of experience behind him, and hopefully he'll be able to put it together here. He hasn't had an individual medal at Olympic Games, so it'd be great to add to his cabinet. Starts with Felger. Felger half. Giant full to double tuck. Good combinations. Oh, beautiful. Splits to one bar and comes back again. Oh, no!
He looks up and wonders.
I thought he was going to be on his head then.
Yep, he's landed okay. He gets back up. He will be able to finish the routine, but he just disappeared out of shot. And like you, I thought...
Well, I thought he was going for a dismount there, but his hand slipped and he's gone off to one side. What a nasty old fall that is.
He's back up, and with the support of the crowd, will finish off, and that's good that he's okay. That's how it was supposed to look. Nice dismount.
It just goes to show you that this is a really, really tough sport. These athletes get up there and make it look easy, but when something goes wrong, I think you then get a real appreciation for how tough it is to put these skills up.
Most definitely.
How tough this new judging system is, forcing the athletes to do a lot of difficulty.
Oh, look at that. An amazing view from above there. Nikolai Kryukov coming off the apparatus, but courageous stuff as he got back up. Nailed the dismount, but he is out of the medals.
We've seen 3 of the 5 athletes here for
He's desperately disappointed. Big hugs from the coaches, which is nice. Still in a state of shock, I think. The way he looked up, he's talking to the camera there, saying, I don't know what happened.
Well, you'd have to think that this is his last Olympic Games. Not such a great way to finish a 15.15 and ranked 5th.
A reminder, 5 gold medals will be decided tonight at the Bird's Nest. 21-year-old Queenslander Sally McClellan in the race of her life. She is the first Australian woman to make the final since Glynis Nunn back in 1984 in this event. And Joel Milburn and Sean Rowe in the 400 metres semis. As we return now to the National Indoor Stadium and the parallel bars final.
Lots more thrills and spills tonight in the men's parallel bars. He's 24 years old, second in the World Championships in 2006, fourth in 2007, very consistent. What can he do? 16.2 is the benchmark score so far from Anton Fokin.
We saw the big sigh before he got up onto the mat there, and I think hopefully he's just thinking on how to execute his routine, because that's the key to it, rather than me thinking about the outcome. that's interesting. A nice move. Well, that might do it for him.
Yuwon Chul punches the air. He's through it. No falls, no dramas there. Anton Fokin there from Uzbekistan, leading the competition at the moment. It was a very different sort of a routine, wasn't it? Sort of a bit like comparing apples with oranges, but...
Yeah, it's quite refreshing to see some different moves in there. Good form in his elements. A little forward with the shoulders, but he was determined to hold on to the floor there.
And then the big punch of the air will be followed up in a moment by one of his teammates from Korea. Yuwon Chul wants a 16.25 maybe to sneak into the lead. What's it going to be? It is a 16.25.
Well done,
and Yuwon
Simon.
Chul, I wasn't guessing that, is first ranked. Two gymnasts left in the men's parallel bars. Yuwon Chul from Korea, number 1. Anton Fokin from Uzbekistan is number 2. Fabian Hambusch from Germany is in the 3rd position at the moment. And now comes Yang Tae-young, the bronze medalist in the all-around from Athens.
Wouldn't it be fantastic to see him get gold here? An individual gold, which he was obviously robbed of last time due to some scoring errors by the judges.
At his best, very capable of doing that.
Oh no, dream's gone out the window. Just mistimes that combination. Sometimes it's the simplest thing that gets, brings them undone. And unfortunately for Yang Tae-young, the gold medal opportunity slipping out of his grasp.
So one man stands between Yuwon Chul and gold. And Yang Tae-young, you would think, will not post a score that can knock any of those top 3 out of medals at the moment.
This is probably the worst P-Bars final I've looked at in terms of the ability of the athletes to actually put their difficulty up there and hit their routines. Normally you might see 1 or 2 people miss in a final, but we've seen an extraordinary number of athletes miss their routines here.
And that's 4 so far of the 7 who have made huge errors at this level. Yang Tae-young, the cheers go up in the background for Li Xiaopeng, who will be next up. So much drama in Beijing in artistic gymnastics. And it's just a 15.65 for Yang Tae-young.